stay healthy at every stage of life? The Bodacious Biking Babes have it all figured out, and I was curious, how did they find something they love doing and people they love doing it with?
They call themselves the Babes.
Oh, yes.
And bodacious? To them it means bold and confident, which I learned when we sat down at one of their favorite hangouts.
I was teaching English at the time, and I love alliteration. And so I thought, bold biking babes. And then later on I thought, bold, bodacious. So we could be the Bodacious Biking Babes.
Vicki Summers founded the team 8 years ago. Most of the 50 members are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. They're married, single, with kids and without, working women, stay-at-home moms, and community volunteers.
I think when our team formed, we started thinking of it as a social activity, and then we kind of got our husbands and children involved, and now it's just part of our lifestyle.
We're all into physical fitness, so we definitely have our days where we cycle harder than others, but it's not just about physical fitness.
Well, I enjoy exercise. I've always been an active person, but I think exercise can sometimes be a drag, and when you're doing it with your friends, it makes it a lot more fun.
I was going to say that it allows me to enjoy exercising, because if I didn't have cycling, I'm not one that would go to a gym or take exercise classes. So it allows me to enjoy it weekly and year long.
Okay, so rewind the clock. Your little kids or your teenagers in high school, were you athletes?
As a teen, I played on several team sports, but never found one that I loved. My mom didn't exercise. None of my friends' moms exercised.
I swam all through high school and a little bit in college, and I really loved to be active. My mom did exercise, not in a sport, but she did like exercise programs at home on television.
Oh, yeah,
because
like
she
Jack LaLanne. They did have those kind of shows.
She was very into maintaining a great appearance.
Well, my mom did ballet, and she played tennis about once a month. But then when she had her children, exercise kind of went by the wayside, and I think that also happened with me in my 20s and 30s. And now, you know, here I am in my very, very late 40s, and I don't feel guilty anymore.
Okay. Well, unlike Debbie and Kathy, I did not succumb to peer pressure right away. It took Vicki over a year to convince me to join the team. I thought she was nuts. And then it finally dawned on me one day, hey, this is a way to motivate me to exercise more intensely on a regular basis. And it is the best thing I have ever done for myself.
The Bodacious Biking Babes try to ride together 1 to 3 times a week at different times and distances depending on their schedules.
Vicki, for you, this team is as much about your own personal health as anything else, isn't it?
It is, and I guess I didn't realize that until I went for a physical, and I think it was around age 45, and I had had high blood pressure for at least 10 years prior to that, and it was pretty high, and I was on medication, and because of bicycling, now I'm on half the medication that I used to be on. My resting pulse rate went from about 75 to 58, and that's when I knew that I actually had gained some fitness.
Have you seen any health impacts, Debbie?
Well, as Susan talked about before, I've mostly maintained. I really have not lost weight biking, but I haven't gotten heavier, which I think is a plus.
Yeah.
There's no better way for me to start my day than on the bike. It just sets the tone for the day. I'm in a better mood. I feel good. I am more energetic. Have more stamina, I sleep better at night, and conversely, when life takes me off the bike for any period of time, those factors are negatively impacted. So it's huge.
On June 18th, 2008, 2 of the Bodacious Biking Babes were hit by an under-the-influence driver during a training ride. Kathy Sturgeon, who was not expected to live, is making steady progress. And Kathy Hurd, whose back was broken in 15 places, is now ready to take her neurosurgeon's advice.
He said, you need to get back on with your life, especially the cycling, to encourage me right away. And I couldn't imagine giving it up.
All right, this is your day.
Yes.
Oh, what are you thinking?
I'm just so excited. A little bit nervous, but very excited to be back on the bike.
What do you think?
We're so happy to have her back.
The babes are with you. Go to her.
Go Kathy!
I wanted a strong cadre of women who could give each other support, so when things were rough, they're having some issue, for example, teenage issues, and you don't want to talk. You just want to climb up that hill as hard as you can. So you come home and you're just exhausted, and then you can deal with the problems in life, because there are problems in life. And I think that biking has helped us all through problems. Most of the time when I ride the bike, I feel tremendous joy. There's no other word to describe it.
To all of the babes and Kathy back on the bike again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Beth.
Aren't they fabulous? And they're all stronger and faster than when they started, even though they insist they are not a competitive racing team. They're very inspiring. Thank you, ladies, very much.